Have you ever really wanted to make a move or do something different, but then found you had a huge fear about it? If so, today's learning snack is for you. I'm Joe Ilfeld, founder and CEO of Insight to Leadership. And recently I was talking with two different people about a decision that they wanted to make. And then the overwhelming sense of fear that both had about what if they made the wrong decision. And so there's a couple of things that I wanted to point out about this. One is that I learned from Annie Duke's book, Thinking in Bets. She was a poker player, and she talks a lot about how you have to separate the decision-making process from the outcome, which means you can make the best decision given all the information you have, and the outcome still might not work out. She gives the example of hands that have a 75% chance of winning, so you bet a lot on them, and then you lose. And there was a 25% probability of loss. That doesn't mean you made the wrong decision. That just means it didn't work out. In this case, the odds were not in your favor. And I find that really meaningful because I think part of our decision process is looking at the pros, looking at the cons, making sure that we're weighing them appropriately, that we're thinking things through, and then understanding that there's some risk involved and we can't erase the risk. We can't make a risk-free decision oftentimes in life, but that is just part of the bargain. And how can you move forward knowing that there will be learning and there is a chance of failure, but that's part of life. That's the first thing. The second thing is understanding that part about fear that is what makes life a learning experience and what makes life interesting. If we were only doing things that had 100% guarantee, I can almost guarantee you that would be a very boring life to live. The fact is to keep learning, to keep growing, to keep stretching ourselves means that we're making decisions that inherently have some risk. And when there's some risk, yes, there is a chance of failure. So the real question is not how do you find things that are risk-free, but it's how do you let yourself lean into the risk and do it anyway? How do you let yourself know that there is some chance of failure and understand that this is what it means to be growing and learning and moving forward? And one last thing to keep in mind, which I personally have found very meaningful, is to understand that if you are in the position where you have good options and you can take risks, that probably means there will be other good options that come along. It's very rarely the one-time option that you have, the one chance of success, the one new job, the one opportunity. If you're someone who is putting yourself in the way of opportunities, there will be others as well. So you can rest assured that even if this current opportunity doesn't work out, there will be another one down the road that will. Just keep making good, thoughtful decisions and then take a leap, knowing that the outcome does not mean you didn't make a good decision. Hope you enjoyed this learning snack. Have a great day.